Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth1204 for another episode of Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, brought to you by muchgames.ca. Wow, normal person. I haven't seen a normal person in a few hundred years. Let me talk to you for a while. Heard that bombs are the best way to defeat one-eyed giants. That's all I know. In the last episode, I know I said that we were going to go to the dungeon. I was going to meet you there, but I lied to you. Instead, we're going to go to this fairy fountain, which is just north of the swamp area. I figured that it's probably a good idea to stock up on fairies. Keep it in a bottle. Keep it in a bottle. Okay, and I set that one free at least. Yeah. So yes. So off screen, I went to the fairy fountain, the big fairy fountain, the one where you deposit rupees. And as you can see, I maxed out my bombs at 50. The max amount of arrows is 70, and I didn't have enough for that. So I just brought it to 50 as well. I figured I'd just keep it even there, and we'll go max that out at a later point. But for now, it's pretty good. So yes, now we can finally enter the dungeon here. I must confess, actually, this is the second time I'm recording this. The first time, I messed up all the audio. If you saw in the last episode, all the audio was messed up as well. Yeah, also there's no water here because once again I totally forgot to change that. Dovita's Eye, Sarasaland. Objects exist simultaneously in both worlds with similar shapes. If the form of a thing changes, it will affect the shape of its twin in the other world. Okay. Yeah, so if you remember, we have to let the water out. Who let the water out? The thing is that we did that earlier in the game, but it kind of doesn't last for some reason. I don't know if it's just between saves or whatever, but you just have to go back in here, push that aside, and we're gonna pull this again. And we're gonna avoid the anti-fairy. Okay, cool. And so once we do that, and head back to this world, and everything will be drained, yay! Which means that this will be full of water. Okay, so this is the Swamp Palace. The Swamp Palace is actually kind of fun. There's going to be a lot of water. I have to just remind myself of the controls. I have not recorded in a while, so I'm going to be a little rusty, and I'm going to forget what the sword button is. So yeah, the first room, you just have to kill all the enemies and avoid that, whatever it is. Maybe I should just sit normally so I don't have to have my head sideways. I was sitting like I normally play games, which is like with my feet up on the bed, but that's not the direction that my laptop's in, so yeah. Also, I apologize in advance if there's anything wrong with this episode. I'm actually currently rendering a video at the same time that I'm recording, which is usually not a good idea, but I just don't have the time to wait for it to end because it's going to take a while, so yes. If you didn't notice, we got the map! We got the monster map. No, wait. Yeah, and you have this thing throwing everything. Go away. And yeah, there's a key over there, which you obviously have to get. And let's just avoid everyone else. I don't believe that there's a chest there for killing everybody, unlike the first room. These jellyfish, I think we've encountered them before, but they're electric. And the red ones turn into little guys. And then they have little electric babies. This is the thing to show you where the map is. You're like, how do I get over there? Oh, I gotta bomb the wall. How about that? But yes, we have to head up over here. And it looks like we're gonna be letting the water out again. We'll let the water out. Wait. That looks like a bombable wall. Pok! Pok! I love that sound. Pok! Luckily I had like a save from before I had to, like from right before recording this, so I was able to just go back and redo it, because it's a lot easier just to re-record than it is to like try to dub in all the music like I did last time, especially since it kind of gets rid of it, and if there's like unique sounds or whatever, I just can't dub those in. I'm not like a professional dub artist, you know? It just doesn't sound the same. It sounds artificial. But yeah, so this is the main room. As you can see, the large chest is up there. Also, these little rat things scurrying around all over the place, like little rat things. You're able to avoid that. Is this a doorway? No, it's not. Okay, so I think we go down here first. I think so. I'm trying to do this by memory as opposed to like looking at maps and things, and that's usually not the best idea, but I want to actually pretend I'm playing this game and not just being, you know, taught the game, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But moving this, we get a chest. And we got the compass. Alright. So we'd head up this way. And let's see, so up there is a locked door, so I think this is our only other option for getting out of here. No, missed. There we go. Oh, right, that. Okay, so I finally figured out that thing in the middle. I was like, does it shoot you when you walk past? No, it shoots whenever you swing your sword. So, just you know, conserve your sword use, I guess. That gets us a key, and the key will bring us up and around. You can't really move these. Nope, sorry. The key will get us around there so that we can raise the put the water in. So yay! Whee! Can't believe I was able to walk around that guy. Yay! All right. So yeah. Sometimes it's easier just to go after these things before they start electrocuting everything. Can I? No. Yeah, let's just ignore the spike trap for now. It's not even the spike trap. Spike traps are usually go after you as opposed to just going back and forth, but I guess it's different with each game. It's good to try to kill all the enemies just because sometimes you do get like a treasure of some sort, but anyway, now that that's down, we can just go out this way. And down over here. Yeah, and you have these little guys that pop out of the ground. They're really not a threat. They're just, you just gotta watch your footsteps. Although, like I said, they're really not a threat. Anything over here? Nope. And let's head up this way. And I believe this... No? I could have sworn that was a thing to do. Okay, which means that we can push that. Awesome. Yeah, the last room conditioned you to think that that was an impossible situation, but no. But no. Sneaky, sneaky, you know. I keep on mixing up the run and hit buttons. I think we want to go down here. Because this gives us money. Could have sworn that was going to be the big key. Oh well. So yeah, let's head back up. The big key's in the other direction. I think I actually need to hit something else. Let's go down here. Heart, heart, heart. Get a heart to heart. I have a feeling that I had to hit that switch again for the tiles. But wait, so you know what? I'll meet you back here. I'm just gonna go back and hit it and backtrack. There's no point in watching me backtrack. Okay. You know, something that struck me, just the sounds of this game. The soundtrack for Link to the Past is fantastic, but there are like certain sounds that are just yeah, we got the big key here. There's certain sounds that are very Super Nintendo-y, like the sound the sound the game makes when you push a rock is a very similar sound to stuff that you hear in Yoshi's Island. Just take a listen. That's just that sounds like the door opening sound in Yoshi's Island when you're opening like the boss doors, let's say. I don't know, at least it sounds like that to me. If you want to take a listen for yourself, compare them, I mean, that's kind of, you know, I wouldn't say it's weird, but, you know, that's a lot to do just for comparing, you know, a tiny sound clip. But I just noticed these things. Anyway, let's open this, and we get the hookshot. Boing! This is the hookshot. Extends, contracts, and boing! It can grapple many things. Yeah, so the hookshot's very, very fun. As it says, you can grapple things, and you can just go all over the place. There's the button. The nice thing is also that stupid thing on the floor can't reach you. But yeah, you gotta go here to get the, there's the button. I keep missing the button. You can, get the key over there, and then, going to the left doesn't really do anything, but we can go up here. Yeah, going to the left is just skulls, and going up here is the way onward. Let's see. Now, the last time I did this, I made a mistake, and I went in the wrong direction, so I am gonna look at this. Yeah, I have to go to the right side first. Yeah, so you have to go down here. No? I did it again? Really? Huh. Could have sworn. Oh, right. I have to go in that door. Okay. Let's try this one more time. So over here, there's a button. Push statue on button. Go to other side of room. Why is it shooting? It shouldn't be shooting. Anyway, we're almost dead. You can use the hookshot on these guys, and it will kill them even when they're electric, so that's kind of nice. But anyway, you have to go down on this side, because if you go down the other side, you can't push the water emptying switch. So this empties out all the water. So there we go. And leads over this way. Go down here is actually optional. It leads to the room with the chests and the skulls. So yeah, this is just to get these chests. I believe it's just 20 rupees each. But then you go back up here. Ah, okay, made it. Okay, now this room has a secret exit. Believe it's this one? Yes. Okay. I wish you could. Yeah. So on the other side we have skulls over there with like hearts and stuff, but that's really not necessary. We're almost at the boss anyway. I have plenty of fairies and things like that. And there seems to be a wall that we can break over there, which maybe I'll do that. Also, swim upstream. It's a key. Also, you can't kill these guys, which I find really annoying. They're just kind of stuck there. There we go. But yeah, we will go into this room and claim its rewards. Those guys are still alive. That's adorable. So hearts, magic, and not hearts. Arrows, magic, hearts, and bombs. You don't need. Actually, the arrows I guess you could use. Yeah. I really hate those guys. You can try to drive them off by like going on the other side, but eh. The hookshot's gonna be your friend here. Arrows are probably a second best option. But here we fight. Got the guy's name. Wow. This is Argus. Right, Argus. A-I-R, 2 R's. But anyway, what you want to do, wow, that's a bit of a slowdown, is use the hookshot and draw the little clouds or whatever they are off of his eye and kill them individually. You have to kill all of them, unlike Wart in other Zelda games where you just have to kill most of them and then he just, comes after you. Also, I would not suggest doing it from the bottom, because then he will usually, the clouds will usually be on top of your sprite and you'll instantly get hurt. Unless you just start slashing immediately, but my experience is that they'll just hit you. So we're almost done here. And after you do that, he'll get angry and crush you, and then he's essentially going to start going around hitting things at 45-degree angles, and you just gotta kind of avoid him and then hit him again. So you can kind of predict where he's going because, like I said, 45-degree angles. Although, if he goes in another direction, also the hitbox is kind of annoying. You have to hit him from the front. That's the only other provision, really. And sometimes he's just kind of a jerk. Ow. Wow. Wow, he was just like... Oh, now he's dead. I was able to defeat him last time with no problem also, so I'm happy. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Dovey, because of you, I can escape the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. The Triforce will grant the wishes of whoever touches it, and as long as that person lives. That's why it was hidden in the Golden Land. But only select few knew of its location, but at some point that knowledge was lost. The person who rediscovered the Golden Land was Ganondorf, the evil thief. Luckily, he couldn't figure out how to return to the Light World. Well, remember that you have magical powers, which only a hero can make the most of. Here are some other magical warping points. There's some other magical warping points like the one you saw on Death Mountain. By using them, you can go between the two worlds and fight the evils hidden in the Dark World. You are the only one who can destroy Ganondorf, the thief. No, Ganon, the evil king of darkness. Do you understand?
Yeah!
May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce.
Thank you! And that's going to do it for this episode. In the next episode, we're going to get actually only one treasure that is accessible now because of the hookshot, and then we're going to go off to the next dungeon. It's been Sephiroth1204, and I will meet you up over here by the Dark World equivalent of the entrance to Death Mountain, okay? Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.